check, mic check, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Mic check, mic check, mic check, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Got it? You guys got it?
Graduates, please remove your caps as we pray. Let us bow our heads. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for allowing us to meet tonight to celebrate the success of my fellow classmates who are moving on to a new chapter in their lives. Thank you for the gifts and abilities you have placed in each and every one of us to complete our time here at Calhoun. While some of us may be transferring to continue our educational pursuits, and others may be entering the workforce full-time, I pray that you would continue to guide us in the right direction. In Jeremiah 29:11, your word states, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in the future." Let us always remember that you have a plan and a purpose for everyone, and that our time here at Calhoun has helped us prepare us to pursue our dreams. Thank you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Please continue standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets reclare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that the flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You guys be seated. Good evening, everyone. Before we begin tonight's commencement ceremony, I want to do a little bit of housekeeping. For all of you who have family and friends that could not be here tonight, I'm pleased to let you know that our graduation is being broadcast across the state and around the world through our educational television. It can be viewed live by going to calhoun.edu and clicking on the Watch Live link from the main page. So everyone, take out your cell phone, text your family and friends so they can watch along with you. When you get that done, I'd like to ask you to turn your cell phones to silent or off. Thank you. Good evening and welcome to Calhoun Community College's 71st Annual Commencement Program. So very pleased to have you to share this wonderful occasion with us to recognize our newest Calhoun alumni. Graduates, we are proud of you and all that you have accomplished, and we hope that as you leave to pursue additional educational and career goals, that you will Stay in contact with Calhoun. We're always here to assist you in reaching your goals. Friends and family members, we're so grateful to you for the support and encouragement you have provided to these graduates throughout their journey. Graduates, please rise and join me in giving a big applause of thanks to all your family members and friends who are joining you here this evening. Great, thank you. Bet that's the first time y'all received a standing ovation, isn't it? This evening we have some very special guests with us. They're true friends of Calhoun, working diligently to ensure that the college is the best two-year college in Alabama. Please stand to be recognized as I call your name. Mr. Rex Cheatham is a Foundation Board member. Thank you, Mr. Cheatham. And Miss Anita Walden, who is also a Foundation Board member. Show our thanks to them for joining us. Thank you for the outstanding leadership and support you continue to give to Calhoun.
Good evening, class of 2019, and congratulations. My name is Chloe McAlpin, and I am honored to welcome students, family, friends, faculty, and staff to the 2019 Calhoun Community College Commencement Ceremony. I speak to you with the intention of reminding you that to succeed, we must persevere, to embrace the unknown, and to always remember that change can be an amazing opportunity for growth. This day is not the end of our education, but the beginning, and marks the first step taken towards the life we have always dreamed of. A little about me. On my first day at Calhoun, I had every intention to go to my classes, do well in them, keep my head down, and get involved with as few student organizations as I could get by with. All of my friends had gone to four-year universities, and here I was sitting in a class of 10 people at a community college. I was not thrilled. However, on my first day of classes, an amazing professor inspired me more than I ever thought possible and pushed me to leave my comfort zone. This professor eventually encouraged me to join Phi Theta Kappa. I began going to meetings and slowly fell in love with the fellowship, leadership, work ethic, and kindness that the officers, members, and advisors showed. I knew I wanted to be a part of this. I became vice president of scholarship for our chapter and slowly fell in love with being a student at Calhoun. I realized that community college is an amazing opportunity. After my freshman year, my love of learning was on fire, and I wanted to share that love with as many people as I could. I wish that more of my fellow students knew about the amazing opportunities and campus events that Calhoun had to offer. When a friend called me asking if I wanted to help start up a school newspaper, my answer was an emphatic yes. After months of hard work, late nights, and phone calls that lasted more than a few hours, we could proudly say that, as the founders of the Warhawk Weekly, it was worth it. Although many times it seemed like all of the hard work was going to be for nothing, perseverance and dedication brought this into completion. During these times of doubt, we students have a choice. Each day we can let doubt consume us, or believe that voice that says it's all for nothing. Or we can choose to persevere. Our perseverance, self-reliance, effort, and willpower are strengthened when we choose to push forward from our failures. I want to remind you that no matter where we are in life, success is made from our failures that we do not let define us. Even in our times of doubt and darkness, we must choose to rise to the occasion and become stronger because of it. Our success is not merely a personal achievement, but lays the foundations to make this world a better place. Even when we may not know what life has to offer and nothing seems to make sense, we can choose to embrace where we are. On your first day at Calhoun, did you know what you were doing? My answer to that question was a hard no. I thought I knew what direction I wanted to go in as far as my major went, but other than that, I was lost. I had never been in a legitimate classroom before, being homeschooled my entire life, but I pulled myself together and tried to act as if this were simply another ordinary day in my life. Maybe some of you have a similar experience, and maybe some of you don't know how that's even possible. I stand before you today and challenge you to embrace the unknown in life. One thing I have learned in college is that taking risks is a part of everyday life. In the process of creating a life you truly enjoy living, one that makes you want to get out of bed in the morning, draws on your strengths, infuses meaning into your life, taking risks is inevitable, which is a terrifying thing. Life will also, more times than not, require disappointing people, going against the crowd, and risking falling on your face in the process. Do it anyway. Because one day in the future, you're going to look back on your one and only life, and if there's one thing you want to avoid, it's having to wonder, what if I tried? You are all sitting here today because you took a risk, tried, and succeeded in this step of your life. And this is only the beginning. My time at Calhoun has not only allowed me to discover my career goal, but has also given me so many opportunities to grow in my future profession. As a medical major turned business major, I know that change can be scary. The funny thing is, if you would have told me on my first day at Calhoun that not only was I now okay with change, I was embracing it, and oh yeah, I'm also giving a speech to my entire graduating class, I would have walked out of those doors never to be seen again. Don't ever apologize for changing for the better and growing as a person. I remember the first time someone ever told me you've changed. I didn't know how to feel. Was it an insult? Was change a bad thing? I'm here to tell you that it's not. Change can be amazing. The people who are truly worth your time and energy will not only accept your growth, but grow with you and accept the fact that people change. You should surround yourself with people who grow with you, build you up, make you happy, and help you grow into the person that God created you to be. God will send people into your life that you never knew could have such a positive influence on the way you see yourself and the world. As we move forward, we will change constantly. Pray for the grace to be at peace with the present. Be grateful for the blessings that you have today, instead of being constantly preoccupied with what's around the corner. Find the strength to leave the negative behind. Accept change, and move forward with complete trust that God has a plan for your life. As community college students, we all come from different backgrounds. Traditional students, mothers, fathers, grandparents, all striving to live the life we imagine. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Dare to live the life you dreamed for yourself. Go forward and make your dreams come true." As we finish our time at Calhoun, we are all about to branch off on our different paths of life. Some of us will transfer to four-year universities. Some of us will go directly into the workforce. But we all have one thing in common. We will strive to make our dreams come true and live the lives we have dreamed for ourselves. Always remember that you have a unique, God-given gift that you alone can bring into this world. So I challenge you to use that gift for good. As the doctors, business owners, nurses, teachers, engineers, and employees of the future, we have a duty to strive to be the greatest that we can be. We are called to be more. We are made for greatness. Congratulations, class of 2019. We did it.
Good evening. My name is Colby Maynor, and I have been given the privilege of introducing our keynote speaker tonight. Mrs. Kim Cottle Lewis is the CEO of Project XYZ Incorporated, which she started in 2002. She is also a wife to Larry Lewis and mother to two daughters, Sandy and Leela. Mrs. Lewis has seemingly found the formula to managing home life while becoming a trailblazer in her industry. In 2017, her company, Project XYZ, was named the U.S. Chamber of Commerce Women-Owned Business of the Year. Mrs. Lewis's business and community contributions have also earned her board member positions for Calhoun Community College Foundation, Cummings Research Park, the Huntsville Hospital Foundation, health establishments at local schools, the Huntsville Botanical Garden, the National Children's Advocacy Center, and currently, the 2019 Board Chair of the Huntsville-Madison County Chamber of Commerce. With each accomplishment, professionally and personally, Kim Cottle Lewis continues to solidify her standing as a preeminent lead in business and in the community. So please, Help me welcome Mrs. Kim Carter-Lewis to the stage.
Thank you, Kobe, for that wonderful introduction. To President Burke, distinguished faculty, staff, guests, family, and especially the parents and the graduates of the 2019 class of Calhoun Community College. I'm humbled and honored to serve with my fellow Warhawks to spend this special moment with you. You have shoes that, well, I was in your shoes just a few years ago. Well, maybe it was more than just a few years ago. But I never thought I would be on this stage addressing this group of graduates, and particularly here at my alma mater. Thank you for allowing me to serve as the voice for the joy you're feeling right now, and perhaps share some of my own experiences. You've reached a milestone today. You persisted to get here, and I'm honored to celebrate it with you. It's an achievement not everybody receives, so look around, take a deep breath, and remember this moment. As you all know, no one gets here to graduation alone. I know Dr. Burke has already asked you to give a round of applause for the people here to support you, but I'm going to ask you to do it again. I stand before you today as a Calhoun grad, and I'm proud to say that I graduated from Calhoun. And I want you to be proud of that moment too. As a matter of fact, several times throughout my speech, I'm going to ask you to say, when I ask the question, why, I want you to respond, because I'm a Calhoun grad. Okay, let's practice. When you leave here today, there's no limit to what you can accomplish. Why? Okay, no, let's try this again. When you leave here today, there's no limits to what you can accomplish. Why? Okay, now you found your voice. Let's get started. Leadership is finding your voice, inspiring others to find their voice, empowering people, and executing the actions that make the world better. To the graduates being tasked of going out and continuing the legacy of the course of the maps that you started today. It's not the work that you're doing, but it's the voice that you have today is not going unnoticed. We're all here to witness, acknowledge, and to celebrate the accomplishments of this leg of your journey. For all of you graduating today is a result of your own individual victories, and now you serve it with a collective triumph. You were given classes to labor through, papers to write, exams to pass. In other words, you've earned it. Why? Each of your own individual journeys to get here. You've reached unique thrills and highs, but these are exclusively yours. But today, I want you to share it with your fellow classmates and do it unselfishly. Why? You defined this path of how it would look. No one came here the same way. Some of you started off prepared to study in one discipline, but you're leaving with a degree in another one. But the beauty of it all is that you're leaving here with a degree, an associate's degree, that will begin to unlock doors that would be closed to you otherwise. And you're going to do that. Why? Obtaining this degree could serve as a stepping stone to you to get to what you want in life. You can start your career fields, or you can go on to a four-year college and get a bachelor's degree. But whatever you choose, you can use your voice and continue to move forward because you spent the time here at Calhoun. Now that I know we're here to recognize your journey, but I want to tell you a little bit about mine and how I've chosen to find my voice and hope that it can help you find yours. Like many of you, I chose to attend to Calhoun because I wanted to change my life. At that time in my life, I was a divorced, single mother, working a full-time job, but I knew a quality education would allow me to find a better job and to provide a better life for me and my young daughter. I grew up in a small town. Some of you might have heard of it, Triana. Our house was the last house on Triana Highway, so we were in the very deep, deep country. And yes, I was the youngest of 10 children, and neither of my parents went to college, but they worked really hard to make sure that we had the things we needed to succeed. When I graduated from high school, I went off to the four-year college, started working towards a degree in nursing, and then I realized that I didn't want to be a nurse. So I quit school, got married, moved away. Well, the marriage didn't work out, and I ended up finding myself back at home with my parents with a young child. So I started taking classes here at Calhoun. I earned my associate's degree in computer information system and started working in the IT department of a local hospital. In 2002, by the grace of God, I was able to start my own business, supporting hospitals across the country with their clinical system installation. I took the experiences that I had learned here at Calhoun and the knowledge I had learned in nursing school to be able to start that company. Now my company, Project XYZ, has grown to employ almost 100 people, and with the help of my husband, we've been able to diversify the company into several different areas, and we serve clients all over the world. I love that I get to work with my husband, Larry, for the past 15 years, and to be able to support my two daughters, Leela and Sandy. Because of the growth of Project XYZ, I've been able to give back to my employees and the community. I even sit on the foundation board for Calhoun because I wanted to make sure I was able to give back to the school that allowed me that opportunity. I tell you this story because I want you to realize that times will get hard. You may not always understand why you have to go through certain situations, but this experience are preparing you for something greater in life. I'm sure some of you have similar stories of loss, starting over, rebuilding. Adversity is something that none of us can avoid. But even through it all, we are here today because you're going to graduate and you have a promising future. It's not a cliche, but you can do anything and be anything that you want to be from the lessons you've learned here at Calhoun. Your Calhoun education, combined with the actions that you've taken, will make you give anything that you want in life, and I'm living proof of that. So in closing, I'm asking each of you to be ambitious. The best way to predict your future is to create it. A person who concentrates on the power that they have is unlimited, and it will manifest into anything that you want to be in this world. All your future actions will be a byproduct of your actions right now, so make it what you want it to be. I believe that ambition and satisfaction are at war. If you're ambitious, then you're not satisfied. But if you're satisfied, you're not being ambitious enough. So keep chasing those moments to discover that voice that you need to do. Don't ever let that end. Always seek opportunities to empower others and encourage them to find their voice. Keep your mind and hearts open to the endless and unforeseen possibilities, and I have no doubt that you'll accomplish those tasks. Why? And so am I. Congratulations.
Before I present tonight's candidates for graduation, I'd like to take a moment and recognize the faculty and staff whose dedication and talent have made Calhoun such a strong and effective institution. The members of our distinguished faculty are seated around the perimeter of tonight's candidates. I would like for all Calhoun faculty and staff to stand and be recognized. Tonight's candidates will be awarded either an Associate of Science degree, an Associate of Applied Science degree, or a certificate. Several of tonight's candidates will be receiving multiple awards, but only the highest award earned will be announced. Please refer to the graduation program for the listing of individual majors and awards. Some of these candidates have distinguished themselves by qualifying for degrees and or certificates with honors. To attain this academic achievement, these students have maintained a grade point average of 3.5 or higher. You will notice some of the candidates are wearing gold academic stoles over their gowns. This indicates membership in Phi Theta Kappa, the International Honor Society for two-year colleges. Some of the candidates are wearing gold and green honor cords. These honor cords represent membership in Sigma Kappa Delta, the 2-year English Honor Society for community colleges. The blue and white honor cords are worn by the nursing candidates and signify membership in the National Student Nursing Organization. As the Chief Academic Officer, it is my privilege to report that the candidates assembled here have qualified or will qualify for certificates or degrees by successfully completing the requirements for graduation. Mr. President, the faculty and I recommend these graduating candidates to you and request that you confer upon them the appropriate award. Will the first row of candidates please stand and proceed to the stage? While they're making the long trek around through the hall and back into line, I will say a few of our candidates have parents, spouses, or other relatives that are employed here at Calhoun Community College. We have invited them to come on stage to join in the presentation of their relative's diploma.
Tonight's first group of candidates is being awarded a certificate. A certificate is the award conferred on students who wish to train or retrain in a specific field or skills and enter or re-enter the workforce with a new or more advanced skill set. Patrick Shane Costello, Advanced Manufacturing, Design Drafting, Additive Manufacturing, with distinction. David Timothy Burrows, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Megan Lee Brown, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Caleb Lee Milligan, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Samantha Marie Blodgett, Business Administration. John Patrick Spiegel, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Kayla Nicole Whitmore, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Sierra Cheyenne Basil, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic, with distinction. Trey Roger Hoffman, Advanced Manufacturing, Electrical Technology. Kaylee Blair Sanderson, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Holly Alyssa Levine, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Noah Christopher McNatt, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Anna E. Garcia Hernandez, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Kira Lynn Boyd, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Sarah Tiffany Caffey, Computer Information Systems, Software Applications, with distinction. Tyler Lee Rubel, Emergency Cameron Blake Lovett, Advanced Manufacturing with distinction. Davion Ashley Hampton, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Victoria Nicole Cross, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Alexis Faith Griffin, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Tammy Lorraine Southern, Child Development. Aubrey Monet Garth, Medical Lab Assistant. Willis Kahari Awali Robinson, Advanced Manufacturing, Welding, with distinction. Rebecca L. Tucker, Licensed Practical Nursing. Michaela Lene Sparkman, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Tyler Ray Boyd, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Gabriella Lua Nichols, Business Administration, Accounting, with distinction. Ashley Ann Kimball, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Valerie Ann Cook, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Kimberly Lynn Davis, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Aaron David Sager, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Rachel Ann Chua, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Shannon Bailey Carter, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Natalie Lopez, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Chandler Bryce Barber, Advanced Manufacturing, Design Drafting, Architectural. Jordan Lee Fielding, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Bradley Allen Tompkins, Advanced Manufacturing, Aerospace Technology, Fundamental. Christine Tran, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Morgan Watkins, Emergency Medical Technician, Basic.
Group of candidates is being awarded the Associate of Applied Science degree. The Associate of Applied Science degree is the award conferred on students who wish to complete 2 years of education at the community college level and then enter the workforce. While many courses taken in this program will transfer, the degree is not designed as a transfer degree. Bradley Hamilton Sheeler. Scott Hogan. Regina Hansfield Brandon. Dallas Ray Maples. Julia Allen Lawhorn, licensed practical nurse. Christina Pitts Kaufman, surgical technology. Taylor Nicole Hester, surgical technology. Lincoln Renee Morgan, surgical technology. Macy Lane Rose, surgical technology. Autumn Charlissa Jones, business administration. Andrew Taylor Perry, computer information system, information assurance, cyber defense. Tony Turner, computer information systems, programming. Joseph A. Hobbs, business administration, accounting, cum laude. Corey Alex Culver, computer information systems, networking technology. Sherikia K. Sullivan, surgical technology. Shayna Michelle Eddy. Eddy. Okay, sorry. Shayna Michelle Eddy, dental assistant. Chelsea Brianna Burns, dental assistant. Stephen Alexander Herron, computer information systems, information assurance, cyber defense. Cum laude. Erica Danielle Painter, computer graphics, graphic design, cum laude. Ruby Guevara, business administration, accounting. Therese Jones, business administration, paralegal. Rebecca Autris Vaden, business administration, paralegal. Ira Bernard Owens, advanced manufacturing, process technology. Vivian Rose Robinson, computer graphics, graphic design. Mary Renee Britnell, surgical technology. Cameron Oliver Hart, advanced manufacturing, aerospace technology, structures, and assembly. Samuel Jacob Hamilton, computer information systems, networking technology. Andrew Jonathan McCoy, advanced manufacturing, design, drafting, architectural, summa cum laude. Kylie Marie Smith, advanced manufacturing, design, drafting, additive manufacturing. Devontae Quinton Glasper, advanced manufacturing, process technology, cum laude. Emiliana Endablo, computer graphics, electronic imaging. John David Kennedy, advanced manufacturing, air conditioning, and refrigeration advanced. Marilyn Annie Chambers, child development. Lisa Dawn Disgranges, dental assisting. Jessica Renee Floyd, dental assisting. Kaylee Rebecca McClellan, dental assisting. Autumn Janae Brooks, dental assisting. Marie Caroline Held, computer information systems, cybersecurity, cum laude. Chase Michael Parnatazzi, computer information systems, programming. Rebecca Lynn Hammock, computer information systems, programming, magna cum laude. Casey James Charles, computer information systems, programming. Christopher Lance Hill, advanced manufacturing, machine tool technology. Maya Kiata Brandy, business administration. Christopher James Dunn, computer information systems, information assurance, cyber defense. Victoria Hope Holland, advanced manufacturing, design, drafting, engineering, cum laude. Elizabeth Marie Daniel, computer graphics, graphic design. John Anthony Daniel II, advanced manufacturing, renewable energy. Michaela Dalton Paul, visual communication, 3D modeling and animation, summa cum laude. Cybersecurity, magna cum laude. Miracle Lachey Taylor, Computer Information Systems, Office Tech. James Ross Kinsler, Advanced Manufacturing, Machine Tool Technology, cum laude. Jennifer Astrid Contreras, Business Administration, Paralegal. Andrew Davis Lawson, Advanced Manufacturing, Electrical Technology. John Thomas Oates, Medical Laboratory Technician. Tamiko Danielle Jones, Business Administration. Michael Joseph Stevens, Advanced Manufacturing, Robotics, Mechatronics. Courtney Danielle Pinkston, Computer Graphics, Graphic Design, magna cum laude. Kevin Richard Gibson, Nursing. Brianna Paige Shadrax, Advanced Manufacturing, Welding. Jacob Kyle Browning, Advanced Manufacturing, Industrial Maintenance, Electrical, magna cum laude. Hannah Michelle Riordan, Nursing, cum laude. Richard Warren Lax, Advanced Manufacturing, Machine Tool Technology, magna cum laude. Emma Caroline Sassman, Computer Graphics, Graphic Design, cum laude. Kyra Lee Copeland, Visual Communication, 3D Modeling, and Animation. Dakota Ryan Collins, Advanced Manufacturing, Industrial Maintenance, Instrumentation. Sierra Lachey Jones, Computer Graphics, Animation. Rebecca Grace Humphrey, Surgical Technology. Kayla Chantel Compton, Surgical Technology. Casey Ryan Totora, Advanced Manufacturing, Machine Tool Technology. Rochelle Marie Leslie, Medical Laboratory Technician. Hayden Michael Miller, Music Industry Communications, cum laude. Sarah Catherine Burnett, Nursing. Zachary Lee Wilson, Advanced Manufacturing, Aerospace Technology, Welding and Coating, cum laude. John Ryan Anthony, Emergency Medical Services. Montana Nicole Thompson, Emergency Medical Services. Alyssa Danielle Alexander, Child Development, magna cum laude. Asha Manning Farquharson, Clinical Laboratory Technician, cum laude. Batu Ture, Clinical Laboratory Technician, cum laude. Bethany Lee Terry, Medical Laboratory Technician. Initia Alexandria Pickett, Child Development. Jenna Rose Mize, Nursing. Chelsea Lynn Johnson, Computer Graphics, Graphic Design. Daniel Lawrence Puckett, Advanced Manufacturing, Robotics, Mechatronics. Clifton Mitchell Garrett, Advanced Manufacturing, Aerospace Technology, Structures, and Assembly. Judith Salinas, Dental Assisting. Patrick Cordell Kent Sr., Advanced Manufacturing, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration, Advanced, cum laude. Liliana Mandohana, Advanced Manufacturing, Industrial Maintenance, Mechanical. Michael Preston Rouse, Advanced Manufacturing Technology, magna cum laude. Dante Kyrese Thomas, Advanced Manufacturing Technology, magna cum laude. Marlon Villanueva, Dental Assisting. Ruth Elizabeth Angel, Dental Assisting. Randy Marie Cooner, Dental Assisting. Stephanie Ann Mitchell, Dental Assisting. Matthew Thomas Rowland, Advanced Manufacturing Technology, magna cum laude. Jared Evan Bailey, Advanced Manufacturing, Aerospace Technology, Structures, and Assembly, cum laude. Josiah Kavika Stewart, Medical Laboratory Technician. Jacob Colin Hammond, Advanced Manufacturing, Machine Tool Technology. James Dylan Stanford, Advanced Manufacturing Technology, summa cum laude. Matthew Riley Johnson, Advanced Manufacturing Technology, magna cum laude. Walker Jake Thompson, Advanced Manufacturing Technology. Stephanie Mendoza, Advanced Manufacturing, Design Drafting, Additive Manufacturing, summa cum laude. Angela Michelle Welch, Business Administration, Paralegal. Cody Stockbridge, Advanced Manufacturing, Industrial Maintenance, Electrical, magna cum laude. Julia K. Kovach, Nursing. Callie Montana Clardy, Emergency Medical Services. Tyler Houston Krim, Nursing. Sydney J. Brown, Nursing. Anna Reagan Hardiman, Nursing. Kylie Nicole Maynard, Nursing. Lauren Danielle Parkinson, Nursing. Kirsten Faith Norman, Nursing. Cora Elizabeth Vick, Nursing. Elise Carlene DeAugustine, Nursing. Shelby Paige Bird. Hannah Elizabeth Kelly, Nursing. Julie Marie Hankins, Nursing. Carly Leanne London, Nursing. Jermel L. Allen, Advanced Manufacturing, Industrial Maintenance, Mechanical. Zachary William Gallagher, Advanced Manufacturing Technology, magna cum laude. James Curtis Townsend, Advanced Manufacturing, Machine Tool Technology. Rebecca Deshay Hill, Physical Therapist Assistant, magna cum laude. Kimberly Brooke James, Physical Therapist Assistant, magna cum laude. Morgan Elizabeth Sennett, Physical Therapist Assistant, magna cum laude. Colton Joseph Davis, Physical Therapist Assistant. Jonathan Robert Hillman, Physical Therapist Assistant, cum laude. Katie Dawn Holderfield, Physical Therapist Assistant, magna cum laude. Cassidy Luann Webb, Physical Therapist Assistant, summa cum laude. Catherine Rose Brannis, Physical Therapist Assistant, cum laude. Christy Michelle Garcia, Physical Therapist Assistant, summa cum laude. Stephen Keith Wiley, Physical Therapist Assistant. Hillary Danielle Smith, Physical Therapist Assistant, cum laude. Neely Morgan Goodwin, Physical Therapist Assistant, cum laude. Joseph David Kaufman, Computer Information Systems, Networking Technology. James Tyler Kelly, Advanced Manufacturing, Industrial Maintenance, Electrical. Justin Aaron Williams, music technology. Claudia Alexandra Kowalski. Claudia Alexandra Kowalski, computer information systems, information assurance, cyber defense. Ratana Meekum, advanced manufacturing, machine tool technology, summa cum laude. Holly Beth Wyatt, nursing. Cassie Michelle Hurt, nursing, cum laude. Carla Rivas, business administration, accounting, magna cum laude. Taylor Jansen Daniel, advanced manufacturing, design drafting, additive manufacturing, summa cum laude. Nicholas Anthony Thomas, advanced manufacturing, design drafting, additive manufacturing. Betsy Lynette Parham, surgical technology. Kenna Lynn Trousdale, nursing. Savannah Grace McDonald, nursing. Corey Alexander Haas, nursing. Bailey Jordan Blankenship, advanced manufacturing technology. Courtney Lauren Harris, dental assisting. Jared Thomas Clark, advanced manufacturing welding. James Gregory Clark, advanced manufacturing welding. Elena Duran, nursing. Samantha Camille Rogers, nursing. Heather Lynn Tyler, nursing. Caitlin Rose Dewey, nursing. Taylor Joyner Krista, nursing. Nikila Gibson, business administration, paralegal, cum laude. Grace G.L.E. Buckley, physical therapist assistant, summa cum laude. Tia Tyann Pickett, dental assistant. Ashley Lauren Morrell, dental assistant. Sharon Nicole Boykin, business administration, accounting. Keontae Deshawn Glass, advanced manufacturing, industrial maintenance, mechanical. Leon Rinsford Lewis Jr., computer information systems, information assurance, cyber defense. Christopher Andrew Levisser, computer information systems, information assurance, cyber defense.
The final group of candidates is being awarded the Associate of Science degree in General Studies. The associate's degree is the award conferred on students who wish to transfer to a four-year institution and pursue a bachelor's degree. Students graduating with an associate's degree can transfer with junior status into a variety of majors at public colleges and universities in Alabama or anywhere else. Jessica Danielle Geiger. Susie Lee Day. Gregory Parker Lucero, General Studies, magna cum laude. Miles Adrian McGlamory, summa cum laude, Presidential Honor Scholar. India Cheyenne Clark, summa cum laude. Jonathan Colby Maynard. Chloe Madison McAlpin, General Studies, magna cum laude, Presidential Honor Scholar. Robert J. Brunn, General Studies. Erica Clardy Madden, General Studies. Alberto Gabriel Rivera, General Studies, magna cum laude. Gregory John Mox, General Studies, summa cum laude. Vanessa Palacios, General Studies. Blake Harris Jr., General Studies. Courtney Nicole Jennings, General Studies. William LaWayne Ford, General Studies. Henry Charles Hettinger, General Studies, cum laude. Caitlin Rihanna Ferguson, General Studies, Presidential Honor Scholar. Charles Bruce Phillips, General Studies. Okara Aisha Peoples, General Studies. Kalia Beth Ramona Ross, General Studies. Melissa Ann Hughley, General Studies. Sarah Ann Thornhill, General Studies. Haley Brooke Weisner, General Studies. Tamitha Jane Guthrie, General Studies. Denitria Teshay Crowder, General Studies. Carly Francis Jett, General Studies. Bethany Shea Sanders, General Studies, cum laude. Jackie Lee Hagermaker, General Studies. Catherine Elizabeth Griffin, General Studies. Rebecca Michelle Cobb, General Studies, cum laude. Jared Michael Mark, General Studies, summa cum laude. Rebecca Lynn Ponder, General Studies. Diamond Alexis Ross, General Studies. Jessica Silos Martinez, General Studies. Sadie's McNeil, General Studies. Kayla Lauren Dudley, General Studies. Gary D. Manning, General Studies, magna cum laude. Blaze Patrick Bevon, General Studies. Susan Darlene Dutton, General Studies. Sarah Suzanne Russell, General Studies, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Roberts, General Studies. Amy Elizabeth Breland, General Studies, cum laude. Winton Philip Scott, General Studies, summa cum laude. Luke Joseph Ramos Gomez, General Studies, cum laude. Savannah Sue Green, General Studies. Rhett Christopher Deal, General Studies. Aurelie Rendon Manzanilla, General Studies, magna cum laude. Danielle Yvonne Hines, General Studies, cum laude. General Studies. Emma Grace Thompson, General Studies, magna cum laude, Presidential Honor Scholar. Jonathan Andrew Hatchett, General Studies. Cody Dane Turrenting, General Studies, summa cum laude. Aaron Mendez, General Studies. Aaron Wesley Wells, General Studies, summa cum laude. Curtis Hayden Castile, General Studies. Crystal Cannon Williams, General Studies. Madison Alexandra Dunn, General Studies. Courtney Grace Ottman, General Studies. Diana Soreth Rodriguez, General Studies. Savannah Joy McDowell, General Studies. Bo McCade Abernathy, General Studies. Clayton Lewis Ham, General Studies. Matthew Stephen Ursery, General Studies. Jansen Lee Flatt, General Studies. Laura Lee Silvernail, General Studies, summa cum laude. Erin Elizabeth Johnson, General Studies, magna cum laude. Soraya Ann Benefield, General Studies. Kristalina Alonzo Juan, General Studies. Laura Shanshi Hughes, General Studies. Alicia Alante Bradley, General Studies. LaDasia Dominique Jones, General Studies. Danielle Ariana Warren, General Studies, summa cum laude, Presidential Honor Scholar. Sierra Nicole Thornton, General Studies, magna cum laude, Presidential Honor Scholar. Maggie Marie Darnell, General Studies. Michael Thomas Barreto, General Studies, magna cum laude. Stephanie Denise Johnson, General Studies. Eric Sean Miller, General Studies. Martrina Lachey Haley, General Studies, cum laude. Taylor Eric Mason, General Studies. Carlos Josue Sanchez, General Studies. Kaylee McKenna Jeffries, General Studies. Christian Lynn Wilkinson, General Studies. Alexandra Danielle Alexander, General Studies. Tiana Renee Carroll, General Studies. Noah Stephen Valentine, General Studies. Brittany Nicole Hardy, General Studies. Lillian Michelle Bradford, General Studies, summa cum laude. Matthias Jesse Episcopo, General Studies, magna cum laude. Lloyd Chalupia, General Studies. Stephanie Chambers, General Studies. Leela D. Edwards, General Studies. Myra Morchelle Pruitt, General Studies. Orion R. Moore, General Studies. Amanda Joyce Coral, General Studies. Samuel Davis, General Studies. Lydia Rose Elrod, General Studies, cum laude. David Edward Hullahan, General Studies. Patrick Joseph Nine, General Studies. Kathleen Alicia Ray, General Studies. Christy Leona Gentry, General Studies. Joshua Garrett Nasworthy, General Studies, magna cum laude. Mary Ann Kavogi, General Studies. Ariana Lachey Taylor, General Studies. Christopher Clayton Hardy, General Studies. Jesse Reuben Buckley, General Studies, cum laude. Samuel John Briddick, General Studies. Noah Callaway Seibert, General Studies, cum laude. Levi Robinson Seibert, General Studies, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Wiesner, General Studies. Taylor Renee Rayburn, General Studies. Vance Parker Dutton, General Studies, cum laude. Mary Michelle Ball Thompson, General Studies, magna cum laude. Taylor M. Hampton, General Studies. Alexis Monique Hutchins, General Studies. Perez Bashan Nance, General Studies. Jason Tanner Bork, General Studies. Abby Leanne Campbell, General Studies. Kendra Nadine Ware, General Studies. Austin Matthew Woodard, General Studies. Lauren Casey Hudson, General Studies. Denise McCune Nix, General Studies, summa cum laude. Megan Lee Molan, General Studies, cum laude, Presidential Honor Scholar. William Austin Willard, General Studies. Jessica Ann Newell, General Studies. Jacob Scott Kent, General Studies. Sabria Monet Walker, General Studies. Kristen K. Jones, General Studies, magna cum laude. Morgan Tracy Land, General Studies, cum laude. Kendall Renee Mills, General Studies. Caitlin Cathriana Pegues, General Studies. Mallory Ann Davis, General Studies, magna cum laude. Giselle Monreal, General Studies, cum laude. Douglas Boyd Sanford, General Studies. Nicholas Tyler White, General Studies, cum laude. Rhonda Gail Nicholson, General Studies. Raven Iman Henderson, General Studies. Ashley Shantera Henderson, General Studies. Selena N. Hernandez, General Studies. Riddell Forbes, General Studies. Daniel D. Griffin, General Studies, magna cum laude, Presidential Honor Scholar. Grace Rebecca Walker, General Studies. Andres Camilo Franco, General Studies. Molly Rebecca Stewart, General Studies. Brianna K. Young, General Studies, cum laude. Terriana Roche Adams, General Studies. Nia Armani Robinson, General Studies. Tiffany Bailey Miller, General Studies, magna cum laude. Akila Deshawn Orr, General Studies. Anquiet Diana Johnson, General Studies. LaShondra Chantel Johnson, General Studies. Alicia Simone Clark Mays, General Studies. Lindsay Caroline Stallman, General Studies, magna cum laude. Madison Mackenzie Martin, General Studies, magna cum laude, Presidential Honor Scholar. Garrett Lawson Warren, General Studies, cum laude, Presidential Honor Scholar. Jasmine Alina Vargas, General Studies. Jasmine Deshae Reeves, General Studies. Nathaniel Douglas Beard, General Studies, magna cum laude. Sierra Monique Leslie, General Studies. Yvonne Adrian Meneses, General Studies. Luis Angel Meneses, General Studies. Sheila and Tasha Najimi, General Studies, cum laude. Jimmy Edward Welch, General Studies. Mark Dylan Ibanez, General Studies. Melena Marie Cumming, General Studies, magna cum laude. Alondra Nichelle Allen, General Studies. Jasmine Janae Davis, General Studies. Lakin Simone Wary Steen, General Studies. Fatima Danielle Crawford, General Studies. Haley Deanna Holmes, General Studies. Victoria Joy Henry, General Studies. Rebecca M. Wood, General Studies, summa cum laude. Leslie Michelle Jones, General Studies. Tara K. Forrester, General Studies. Jordan Lamar Bennett, General Studies. Julia Madison Draper, General Studies. Lindsay Renee Otto, General Studies, cum laude. Kendall Paris Williams, General Studies. Janice Waldron Maney, General Studies. Laura Michelle Brazil, General Studies. Sarah Brianne Bateman, General Studies, magna cum laude. Brent Scott Proctor, General Studies. Jasmine Dayon Cole, General Studies. Cherokee Cheyenne Sutherland, General Studies. Deasia Yvonne Scott, General Studies. Dominique LaQuay Hammonds, General Studies. Mackenzie Mason Irvin, General Studies. Brenda Jacqueline Herrera, General Studies. Crystal Lee Malone, General Studies. Destiny Kyara Green, General Studies. Amanda Nicole Richards, General Studies. Nakisha Elizabeth Denham, General Studies. Lauren Ashley Baxter, General Studies. Deborah Belizaire, General Studies, magna cum laude. Imani Shinoe Malone, General Studies. Alexis LaShawn Erskine, General Studies. Christina Faith Davis, General Studies. Kaya Lachey Taylor, General Studies. Yanfeng Zhang, General Studies, magna cum laude. Nawal Bakali Smith, General Studies. Chiquita Lynette Latiker, General Studies. Elijah Earl Archie, General Studies. And the last member of our graduating class for 2019, Calhoun, General Studies.
All right, by the authority vested in me by the Alabama Community College System, I confer upon you the degrees, diplomas, and certificates you have earned. I declare you the 71st graduating class of Calhoun Community College. Graduates, you may move your tassels to the left-hand side. This evening, I would like to recognize those who worked very hard to make this commencement a success. The Calhoun Facilities and Maintenance Team, our campus police, and local police departments who are assisting with traffic flow, the Calhoun IT staff, the Public Relations Department, the Calhoun CETV staff, India Clark for her wonderful rendition of the national anthem, Ryan Morrison, bagpiper, the interpreters from Deaf Access, our announcers, Mr. Doug Brazier and Dr. April Nunn, our Calhoun Warhawk student ambassadors and sponsors for their assistance during the program, our graduating coordinators, Carla Swinney, Brandy Settlers, Tina Cooper, and Robin Self. As you exit campus following tonight's ceremonies, please be advised that due to the heavy volume traffic flow will be controlled by the college's Public Safety Department and local law enforcement officials. Please adhere to the directions they give you so that we may have a safe and orderly exit of all traffic. Also, please make sure to take everything with you when you leave the building tonight, as no traffic will be allowed back toward the gym until everyone has safely exited campus. Thank you for your cooperation. In closing, I want to wish you all a happy Mother's Day. Have a wonderful and safe evening. Kim, wonderful. Wonderful speech. Just right. Perfect. That was great. Good.
Thank you guys for the opportunity.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, right.
Awesome job, guys. Great job.
Hey, Ronnie.
Great job.
No,
guys.
you.
Everything
You did a
done
great
good
job.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Hey, yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Everything went good.
Fantastic.